Steve Kornacki, who has, I believe, our first look of any exit polls of the evening. Tell us about where these polls come from, what they say.
Yeah, let's talk about this first before I show you some of the numbers. It's the first wave of the exit polls. We're going to get more numbers over the next few hours, so some numbers are going to move around here. Obviously, exit polling is a little bit different this year. There certainly were folks out at polling sites today collecting interviews with folks who went and voted early, but there was a lot more this year in terms of exit polling of contacting voters in all sorts of states who had voted early, who'd voted by mail, who'd voted in person early, finding out who they were, calling them, including them in the exit poll. So there was a big effort placed in that. I'm going to show you just a couple national numbers about some broad things you're seeing here in the exit poll. I think this was an interesting question here, asking voters to choose between the two major themes here you really heard a lot about. Controlling the coronavirus and rebuilding the economy, which was a more important issue to you? And you're seeing here 52 saying containing the coronavirus, 42% saying rebuilding the economy. Again, national first wave exit poll. Take that for what it is. Also, there was this, time of decision here. We talk so much about folks having their minds made up well in advance of this election. I remember in 2016, we were saying, wow, 85% had their minds made up well before the last month. Again, you're seeing the same number here, 85% saying, no, it wasn't the last month of this campaign. It was well before the last month of this campaign that they made up their minds. And then a couple of candidate qualities, we kind of threw at folks and said, which one matters the most to you? 4 different choices here. You could see 32% saying a strong leader. That was the most important thing to them. Having good judgment clocked in at number 2, caring about people like me at 21%, and then uniting the country at 19%. These are the 4 main qualities. You see what folks were weighing in on there. So some broad sort of qualities of candidate character there, and then those 2 major issues, Chris, you hear about a lot.
Can I ask a methodological question just to be clear on this? This is data that includes a sort of random statistical sampling of people that had already voted early and some people from this morning voting today.
Yeah, traditionally,
I just want to make sure that
traditionally exit polls are, you just got folks, thousands of folks around the country at polling sites. That's still there, but in recognition of 100 million people voting early, now you've got, we say it's a poll in all these different states. It's a phone poll, but when you see these media polls in advance of the election where Biden's up 5 or Trump's up 2, those will have 800 people in them, 900 people. We're talking tens of thousands of people here. So it's a very different type of poll, the exit poll. And it's been done for years in states that have heavy early voting. We're just doing it in many more states now.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.